friends, this is Avril. I'm coming here today to share. Sorry about the shaking, I was starting my camera. I have a new hanging device and it's still shaking. I'm gonna make you all nauseous. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm coming here to share with you a Tussie Mussie that I made for a swap hosted by Paula in Shabby and the vintage ShaBling Vintage and Lace Facebook group. And it's a this December Secret Sister swap. And we were to make a Tussie Mussie and for our swap partner, and a handmade item, two store-bought items, one pampered item, a sweet treat, and then of course the card from us. And it's supposed to go out today. Of course, I'm recording this so that I could, today is December 1st, so that I could go package it and send it off in the mail. But let me go ahead and start sharing what I've made. This Tussie Mussie, I started with a mixed media paper that I made in Spectrum Arts YouTube Live. That's what Maniers are. We made this. We're doing a mixed media on Sundays. We pick prompts and we go ahead and create. And I'm drawn always to the pinks and the blues, so I was really inspired by this paper, and I went ahead and used it for the Tussie Mussie. I thought the colors were really pretty, and what I did on the inside, I just backed it with another cardboard stock scrapbook paper, or what do you call it, cardstock, and a size 12 by 12, and then I used this mesh that I got at the Dollar Tree to cover the actual paper, and I really like that. I really liked it because it has a glitter to it, a glitter pattern to it, but you could still see through the color underneath. And then I went ahead and added trim to the inside to finish it off, to add a nice touch to it. Then what I did, I added this lace here on the inside, and then I added the trim, and then I added this trim to the outside, and I really like this trim. It has that, anything that blings and shimmers to me is amazing. I love it, so I had to use it, and it had, this is the finishing trim to the same, it's all part of the same, this same trim, which I thought was gorgeous. And then I added this trim to it, you could see on this half, and I added these little bling to the spots here. And then on this side, on the back, and it just comes up to the corner, this trim. I'm sorry, these things. There you go. And it comes up to the corner, and then on this corner I added this beautiful dangle trim here, and then I went ahead and added this other trim here, and it comes all the way around, and I added this pink trim on top of that. It's like a beaded flat back pink trim. And then on here I added this lace, and I don't know if you could tell, but my paper underneath had some of the glitter, and it's coming through on here on some parts of the lace. But I went ahead and added that all around here, all the way up to here. And on that I added this pink trim to the, I have to glue that back, to the edges of the lace so that it could just add another element. And then here, when I was closing the Tussie mussie, before I did that, I added this dangle trim. And then above that, I added this pink rose trim. Then I added this flower, this pink flower, and then there's another small flower above it, and then this, oops, sorry, I was out of frame. This big pink flower, and then there's a smaller flower here, and then I added this white flower there. And then for the bottom, I added this dangle and just a trim around the edge for a finishing off that bottom part. And then for the hanger, I used pink bias like tape or trim, and then some of this eyelash trim, comfort trim, and then I let it I added grommets here on both sides, and then I just let added some more bias tape trim, this little iridescent, I know you could see it, and I let that on both sides so that it could just hang off the sides. But this is the Tussie mussie that I made. Oh, I also added a flower here on the top of this corner. And I just think it's super pretty, the colors. I love the colors, and I really hope that my partner likes it. It's December 1st when I'm recording this video, but I'm going to post it until she gets it. And it's international, so it'll be about a couple of weeks, I'm thinking. But I'm happy to share this with you all. And I enjoyed actually crafting. I keep saying that, but I do really need to do some more crafting, because I enjoy it and I enjoy sharing it with you all. The other thing that I made is the flowers, your one handmade item, and they're already packaged, but I did them out of this like pink linen fabric, and Sierra McInerney had a live teaching us how to do them, and I followed her live. I'll try to link that video below, and I just packaged them up, and that's what I made. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with all the other requirement goodies and extras, and then I'm going to go ahead and send it off. But thank you all for stopping by. Love and blessings to you always. Bye-bye.